weekend. Rachel wants to do a swimathon, and she realised that her stroke needed improving. Now what you see here is a very inefficient front crawl and backstroke, many strokes per length, an almost impossible number of strokes per length, and of course if she did a swimathon using those kind of strokes, she'd be in danger of injuring herself, I would have thought, at least. So this is at the end of the first 1 hour lesson, and we've reduced the number of strokes per length by half at least, and we've got the idea of the head leading and the direction in the forward arm, the arms working as a pair instead of competing with each other as they were before. So we've got one stroke involving two arms and the roll of the body, and that's, after one lesson, she's doing very well to get that new idea. This is the end of the first lesson, and she's just trying to make the new stroke her own a little bit, do it at the same sort of speed she was doing her old stroke, but with the new glide idea. This is the start of the second lesson, and you can see that the stroke is much more part of her, much more natural than the end of the last lesson yesterday. She's made it her own, she's absorbed it without really practicing it. It's just been embedded into her brain overnight. And here at the end of the lesson, towards the end of the lesson, we're looking at the breathing. We've covered the kicking on the side with the face out of the water, so she's learnt the balanced breathing position, and now the breathing is much more a part of the stroke, whereas before she was kind of breathing as a separate event, which was disturbing what rhythm she did have in her stroke. The only thing left to look at, really, considering the short space of time we've had with her, is we need a little bit more power in the arm at the back end of the stroke underwater, and here we've just worked on this, and now we've got the arm underwater sweeping to create the glide for the forward arm, and again the breathing is nicely integrated into the stroke there. And here we had a quick look at backstroke, and that's lovely, very much nicer than the backstroke she was doing before, where she was again doing too many strokes per length. Here we've got a glide.